Now, how do you think we can solve this question using work energy theorem? Now, what is work energy theorem? At the first place, work energy theorem says that work done by all the forces on a body is equal to change in kinetic energy of that body. With reference to this question, the only force that is acting on the body here is gravity. Let us spend some time to visualize that as well. Excuse me. So a body falls freely under gravity from O. It passes 2 points A and B 80 meters apart in 2 seconds. We've been asked to find out the distance of point O from A. Right? Now, since it is only gravity that is acting on the body here, work done by all forces is actually the work done by gravity alone. What is work done by gravity? See, work done by gravity is equal to F dot S, or F of gravity dot S of gravity. What is F dot S? It is F times S times cos of theta. What is theta here? Very important. Weight is acting downwards. The body is displaced in the same direction, producing a displacement downwards. Theta is the angle between mg and s, which in this case is theta is equal to 0 degrees. And when theta is equal to 0 degree, what is the value of cos theta? It is equal to cos 0, that is 1. Therefore, this phrase here is equal to 1, which gives us work done by gravity is F into S. Fg into S. What is Fg? Force of gravity, which is mass into acceleration due to gravity. This is mg into S. Okay. So, since we are talking about the motion, from O to A alone, only from O to A, right? Since we're talking from O to A, which corresponds to this path here, the initial velocity at O is VO, which is equal to 0. The final velocity at A is VA, right? So, what is change in kinetic energy? Kinetic energy final minus kinetic energy initial. What is kinetic energy final? It is half m into the final position, which is at A, half mVA square minus half mV O square. What is VO? Since it is dropped, VO is equal to 0. So this becomes mg into S into displacement due to gravity along the path OA is SOA, which is mVA square by 2. M by M is 1, and therefore VA square is equal to 2 into 10 G10 into SOA. Okay, so we have this expression VA square is equal to 2 into 10 into SOA. Now we've been asked to find out SOA. Now the unknown parameter here is VA. The unknown variable is VA. How do we find VA? To find the distance between A and B, to apply the equations of motion along the path between A and B, we know that along AB, displacement is S equal to AT, which is equal to UT plus half AT square. Since the initial direction of motion is downwards, and since acceleration is also acting in the same direction, velocity increases, therefore acceleration is positive, and since it is acting along the direction of motion, along the force of gravity, it is acceleration is equal to plus g. So half g should be actually half AT square, where A is equal to plus 10. What is u? It is the velocity of the initial position. Along the path AB, the initial position is A, so the corresponding velocity is VA. So this becomes VA times T plus half into A is 10, and therefore half 10 into T square, given in the question that this motion from A to B takes place in 2 seconds. So this becomes half into 10 into 2 square, which is 20. 80 minus 20 is 60, 60 over 2 is 30, and therefore VA is equal to 30. Now, what happens when we get VA? We have a relationship here. 2 into 10 into SOA is VA. Therefore, we have this value now, which means we can evaluate OA, SOA. So, if 30 is equal to VA, VA square would be equal to 30 into 30. So 2 times 10 into SOA is VA square, and therefore SOA will be 30 into 30 by 20, which gives us 900 by 20, gives us 45. And therefore the answer is, the distance of upper point is 45 meters. Okay. Now let's have a recap of what we're doing so far. So we did solve this question using equations of motion. Then using work energy theorem. Well, actually third time. And then mechanical energy conservation. Now we will solve this using a graphical method. And once we have solved the same problem using these 4 methods, we will validate that this body is in fact dropped by evaluating the condition A to B is separated by 80 meters in 2 seconds. Okay.